I was hoping these final two games of the season were going to be contesting for the title. Hasn't gone that way though. So let's just finish the season with a bang. Hello and welcome to Club 4, episode 7 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Today we have the final two games of the season. First one home to Crotona and then we are home against Spezia. Since you guys were last with us, it was only the two games we played. We drew 1-1 with Fiorentina. We then beat Palermo 4-1, but it's just not enough. The draws have caught up with us. Looking at the table, we are 8 points behind AC Milan, who have won the league. Even if we win our next two games, we're only going to be 2 points behind them still. It's just not enough. 10 draws is far too many, and that is what has cost us the league title. We've only lost 2 games all season, so it is disappointing. We haven't been able to mop up any chances in front of goal. Yes, we got 4 goals against Palermo, but it's just not enough. We need to address that in the off-season. So, with the final 2 games of the season, we're just going to try something new. This is a tactic that we are currently training the boys in, just to see how well it works. If it doesn't work, we'll do something else in the summer. So we're going to play the final 2 games of the season with this team, or this formation, shall we say. So the team that we're putting out there for the Crotona game is Berisha in goal, a back three of Kim Min-jae, Pizzella and Silva, Nets in Roque in the wing-back positions, Susic and Anguissa in midfield, Rogers in the attacking midfield position, Raspadori and Lino up front. Be interesting to see how well this works. I think it will work okay, but it's untested. That's what I'm going to say. It is untested. Nets with a free kick from that right hand side, putting it towards that back post. Forced to Kim Min-jae, heads it into the back of the net. 1-0 to us. This formation is working at the moment. Crotona have had no shots on target. We've had 6. Well, we've had no shots in total. We've had 6 shots. One of those on target. Susic with the ball. Gives it to Kim Min-jae. Nets on that left hand side. It's a little bit congested there. Has to go back into Susic. Kim Min-jae. Pizzella. I think if we're going to go with this formation next season, we need to sign some players. Lino with the shot hits the post. It has been cleared. I think we need centre-backs for this to work. I think we've only got 4 at the club at the moment that can play centre-back effectively. Maybe bring in 2 more. I know we've got 1 on its way in from Manchester United. Paying a lot of money for him. But maybe we need an extra body in there. Pizzella plays the ball into Susic. Kim Min-jae, the goal scorer. Now Pizzella's on the ball on the left-hand side. It's a heavy touch and he loses it. He retreats back instead of chasing the ball down. So, with Crotona on their right-hand side at the moment, we haven't got any urgency to try and win this ball back. We're not putting that much pressure on the players. We've allowed them to shift that ball going forward. We got players back though. Kim Min-jae with the head. I thought he was going to go over him. Nets heads it forward into Roger. Roger gives it back to Nets. The only person who's in any space is... Well, it was Roger. We've ended up going back into Susic. Roger up to Raspadori. Nets on the left-hand side. Shifting it. Finds Raspadori. Goes his own. Puts it into the back of the net. 23rd goal of the season for him. 2-0. 34 minutes on the clock. Raspadori, he needs to score a lot more goals for us. That is the main issue with this team this season, is the goals. Drawing too many games, not finishing matches off. Just need to be more clinical. Free kick for us. Nets puts this one over, trying to find Kim Min-jae. Can't find him. Rogers has come back to get the ball though. Gives it to Nets. Nets is looking for a hat-trick of assists. He has been fouled in the box. We potentially have a penalty here. Nets did go down quite easy, I would say. There we go, penalty. Raspadori's going to step in up for this one. He has missed quite a few. Hopefully he doesn't miss this one now. Raspadori one-on-one with the Crotona goalkeeper. Takes the shot. He does score. 3-0 just before half-time. 24 goals of the season for Raspadori. Free kick for Crotona just before the end of this first half. We've got 2 minutes of time added on. So the free kick comes in. It's hit the post, I think. No, Berisha's got his hand to it. It's a corner for Crotona. Or Crotone, however you say their name. In comes that corner. We've dealt with it, sort of. It's bobbled around. We have finally got it clear from the box. Looks like the highlight is ending there, although Nets has a free kick here. Puts this one into Kim Min-jae at that back post, and he heads over. Needs to head down. I think I said this in the last episode. If you're going to head towards goal, head it down. Make the keeper work for it. Half time, 3-0 to us. Nets with another free kick. Puts this one in towards Lino. It's been cleared, and we've managed to get it back with Anguissa. Anguissa towards the edge of the box. Works it into Roque. Rocky's put it across. It's bobbled around him. Raspadori's put it into the back of the net for his hat-trick. Napoli 4, Crotone 0. 2 changes in the middle of the park. Susic and Anguissa comes off. Kartsev and Volpato come on for them. We got 25 minutes or so left of this match. I'm really happy with how this change of tactic and formation has been for us. We've had 5 shots on target, which is better than most games we've had. 4 of those have resulted in goals. That does need to improve though with the shots on target. I think I said it in the last episode. We need to find a better coach at shooting, or an additional coach for shooting, just to get the best out of these players. We are a good team. We just need to hit the target a little bit more. Got a quarter of an hour left. Probably going to make the last 3 substitutions now. We do make the final substitutions, then Guidi comes on up front for Raspadori. Pizzella's gone to left wing back with Traore and Medina in the centre of defence. Kim Min-jae has also come off. Nets was the other player that's come off as well. We've got 3 minutes or so left of this match. Again, as I said before, we just need to shoot at the goal a little bit more. We've got 4 goals in this match out of the 6 shots on target. 14 shots in total. Into time added on. We've got about a minute or so left of that. It's a good building block for next season when we can bring in some other players to just help the squad out a little bit more. I think we definitely need another striker here. There goes the full-time whistle. 4-0 winners on the day. Let's move on to the Spezia game, the final game of the season, and see how many goals we can get in that one. We have had to go back to the Poacher's Delight formation for this game. Injuries and suspensions at centre-back as a result. We haven't got enough players to play there. So, the team we're putting out there for the final time this season against Spezia is Berisha in goal. A back 4 of Nets, Medina, Silva and Roque. Smiljanec at the base of midfield. Lopez and Kartsev in front of him. Lazaro on the left, Volpato on the right, and Guidi up front for his last game in a Napoli shirt. He's going to be going back to Birmingham next season. We will check in on them to see where they finished. When we last checked them, they were bottom of the table and getting rid of yet another manager. So hopefully they've turned it around. First highlight of this match, Nets were thrown, gives it to Guidi. He's on that left-hand side at the moment. That ball gets shifted into Volpato. Volpato tucks it away. 1-0 inside 10 minutes. Why couldn't we have done this against AC Milan? Why couldn't we have done this against Fiorentina and those games that we drew? Just take an early lead and settle any nerves. In this match so far, we've had 2 shots, both of those on target. It's that's the frustrating thing. The frustrating thing is if we'd taken any of our opportunities and actually hit the target, we probably could have been champions this year. Throw in for us. Roque gives it to Volpato on that right hand side. Kartsev, can he put the ball into the box? He turns. He's not gone into the box just yet. He gives it to Smoljanec. He gives it back to Kartsev. Now he's shifting it up to Roque. Roque puts the ball across. Finds Lazaro. Lazaro's shot is saved by the goalkeeper. We have a corner. Lazaro's going to be taking this one. Who's going to be aiming for? It's got to be for that front or back post, isn't it? It's towards that back post. Medina with the head. It's been cleared by Spezia for another corner. Is it Lazaro on this one? No, it's Nets. Nets going to be taking this one. That's in towards that front post. Kartsev with the head or Medina with the head. One of them can't aim it at the goal. It goes wide. Big goal kick for Spezia. Look straight out of the centre. We've dealt with this ball into Smoljanec. Gives it back to Medina. Medina into Smoljanec again. Back to Medina. Nets is on the ball. Gives it Lazaro. Nets is probably our most creative player on the pitch, but he's given the ball away there. Kartsev steps across the winner into Silva. Medina. We're just pinned at the moment by the Spezia players. We can't shift the ball forward. We're trying to pass it forward and just can't find any avenues. Smojanic gives it into Kartsev. Kartsev to Volpato. He's got an option on the right hand side if you can find him. He doesn't. He gives it into Guidi. Guidi puts it over the goalkeeper for his 6th goal of the season. We have developed this boy into sort of a goal scoring machine. 2-0 to us now. Birmingham are going to benefit from the experience he's had playing in Serie A in this title fight. They should thank me for taking him on. Thank me for the development that I did with him at Birmingham. We're approaching half time now. 5 shots on target out of the 8. It's a lot better from us, showing that we can hit the target. Maybe it's the players we were playing before and that's resulting in that. Smojanic with the free kick, puts it in. It's not far over. It hits the roof of the net though as the half-time whistle goes. 2-0 to us. Maybe it is Raspadori up front that is creating the problems. I'm not going to make any changes because we're playing so well at the moment. We'll probably make them around the hour mark. But Mengaidi, Volpato, Lazaro, they've been playing so well up front. But Roger, Raspadori, Lino, whenever they're up front, I think because they think they're going to be starting every game because they're the better players within the team, they're just not performing. But these guys are playing they're just playing out their skin at the moment. Nets, Roque and Volpato come off. Raspadori, Malt Murder and Torre come on for them. We've got 23 minutes left to go. Raspadori's coming on to play on that right-hand side of midfield, or of the attacking options. He doesn't normally play. He's normally on the left, and he's picked up an injury here. I think we have to go Rogers, and then put Rogers up front, Guidi onto that right-hand side. What has Raspadori done? Potential foot injury. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. It doesn't derail his World Cup. I mean, whether or not he's been picked for the team or not, I haven't really checked yet. But we've got 18 minutes left to go of this game. Corner for us. Lazaro's going to put this one in. It's towards that front post. It has been cleared and Spezia come away with a counter-attack. We've got players back. They're not ushering players forward though. Murder gets the ball. Gives it to Medina. Over to Silva. Smojanic gives it to Kartsev. Traore. We're shifting the ball up, trying to find Rogers. We do find him. He steps over, puts it away for his 11th goal of this season. That's the game over. 3-0 winners. Oh, I say 3-0 winners. We're 3-0 up at the moment. I think it's going to end that way. Rogers, he's putting a case forward for why he should stay in this team, why he should play up front. He needed to play better in the games leading up to this, though. That's where the issues lie with me. We've got 3 minutes left to go of this match. I'm not going to make the final substitution. There's just no point. We do have Tyre's legs, but it's the final game of the season, isn't it? We're into the last minute with 4 minutes of time added on. The guys have done well in this match. Done very, very well. 8 shots on target. It's a massive improvement from previous games into the dying seconds of the match. Just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. Might as well blow it now, ref, aren't you? There we go. 3-0 winners. 6 points picked up in this episode, 7 goals scored, 2 clean sheets as well. It's been my fault that we've lost the league. Selling Lunin and not really reading the league rules and bringing in a goalkeeper from a non-EU country it's resulted in us finishing where we have in the table. At one point we were atop the table. We do finish second, 88 points, 3 points behind AC Milan. It's an improvement from where Napoli finished last year. If we extend this out, look at the stages, we scored 83 goals. It's the most in the league. We conceded 28 as well, which is the 5th least. So the issues is drawing. We need to turn those into wins. We lost 2 games all season. No one else lost that many. AC Milan lost 3, and then after that it is 7. So we know we can hold the fort and not lose. We just need to turn these draws here into wins, and then we're going to be dominating Serie A. So that's where we need to work next season. If we have a look at what we've got coming in already, we've got another goalkeeper coming in. He's a wonder kid. We'll go through these when they join the club. A defender, 3 midfielders and a striker. A lot of them are young. I mean, 19, 21. How old's this guy? I can't actually see. He's 18 years old. 23, 19, 20. So it is young players that are coming to join us to improve the side. We will work around the EU rules as well. After we shipped out Calvin Phillips, we shipped out Lunin, we shipped out the Brazilian guy as well. I think his name was Diego. So We know we can fit players in. It's just who else is going to leave us now and where else we can improve it. That's what the summer transfer is going to be all about, and that's what you'll come back to next time, is the summer transfer window, the season review, and hopefully the first game of the new season. So yeah, second in the league. Is that going to be no, it's not a reputation boost for me. We've done well. We stepped up to the challenge here at Napoli. We stepped up to Serie A. We stepped up to the Champions League, although we didn't make it past the knockout stage. We have signed a new contract to the end of 2033. It's just fine-tuning everything and making everything work for next year. If you guys enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you very much for watching.